Alright, this is the video that I am making this week. It's quite, well, you'll find out what it is later, or you'll see the title. Yeah, right, so, this is the sun. This is a made up sun. I don't know what it's called, just a sun. And this is where the planet is. It's the planet where, in the temperate zone, that's how hot it is, kind of, maybe, I don't know. That's how long the day is, maybe. I stole this from a YouTuber. It'll be linked in the comments. He's very good. If you like this stuff, he's much better than me. This is some of the things about this planet, you know. That's creation to make me look smart. That's how much the tilt is, maybe. And that's kind of like the seasonal variation, you know. Radius, gravity, blah blah blah, axial tilt, day 30 hours, longer than ours. This is the oxygen. This is it at the moment, you know, 18% oxygen. It'll get more though over time, because our planet did as well. That's the atmosphere of this planet. This is how big the moon is and how. So tides are slightly bigger than our tides. This is the continents and their drift. Yes, I made it on scratch. So yeah, probably after like 7.7 billion years, that'll how much what the continents will look like. That little at the end there. That there. This is some of the original species. Not quite. There is like a less advanced version of this that I was earlier. But these are what's called body types. So this is like, that's a so there's our plants in this planet are purple because, you know, plants can be purple. They're just not. They can be, but they're not. Go look it up. I'm not going to tell you about it. There's this guy who's like a tube and he flaps around. There's this one, which is like a filter feeder. This one, which is really small and eats the plants there, and it's like a krill or something, I don't know. But it like grows from a little nub there, and you know, plankton. Then they evolve into some of this. This guy evolves into something else. I'll show you that later. So you know, the cavitus kind of turns into different variations. Like that's a more predatory one. That's got really good eyes. That one's poisonous. Then the Raparem also has two vertebrates, like a spiky one and a one with eyes. These like, I'll just show. These are like a breeding, like that's what produces gametes on that guy, and that's what kind of feeds them. This guy, he's lost the feeding things. He just kind of sucks things into his mouth, and this guy can filter feed and also like eat things like om nom. No. This is the evolutionary chart of this world. I made it on this because it's pretty great. So it starts off as like that, then it gets eyes and some little nippers, then it turns into all these that I explained earlier. Then there's obviously the purple algae turns into eventually will turn into plants if I ever do a sequel to this. Again, you know, that guy turns into these two lineages, and then the spiralium gets flippers eventually, so it can move around and is less like a plankton. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So you know, put in the comments what you'd like to see from this world. But yeah, I think I've done a pretty good job. And again, watch Biblaridion. He does an excellent job. Really top notch, you know.